question about how to loosen up like this area, if you know what I mean. Especially with some of like whenever we do leg day and squats and things like that, this part, you know, like that piriformis gets real tight. I suggest always after your workouts to come into a yoga squat, like so, where you're extending that spine upwards, so you're feeling that strain, and then hands here if you want, and then pressing out, and then releasing the tense glute muscles. So allowing that to relax, and that drives the femur bones back into the pelvis in an even motion. And if this is too much, you can always sit on your block like so and just kind of stay here with it, or your goddess pose here, but drawing those shoulder blades down or even staying there with it. Some other restabilization for that SI joint up here to kind of level that back out. Laying on your back and then driving that one foot up, because you're going to do it on both sides, and then just kind of staying here with it and breathing into this area to loosen up that hip, taking it out, and you'll sometimes feel the shift. Also, do it on both sides, because you want that to be level whenever you rock back and forth. If you feel like one side dips lower than the other, then keep doing it. Sometimes, if none of this stuff works, go to your chiropractor. I mean, some people don't agree, but that's the thing that has helped me the most. Spine and sports specialists, that's where you need to be. Or you can sit like this on your block. So right now I actually feel that my right hip is a little bit higher than my left. So right now, like, I'm feeling that adjustment take place. I'm releasing the tension of my quads and my hamstrings, letting that all go, releasing the tension in my lower belly, and then also in my glutes to kind of release all that and let it go. Other stretches that you can do, or that I have found really helpful, of course, pigeon. My husband hates it, but it's so good. And I have a little flow on my Instagram that involves pigeon. So in our pigeon, we never want to collapse into that butt cheek. So we want to keep high, and if it's too much, just walk that foot back in. Lengthen the spine up tall, and making sure that this back leg is in a straight line as well. And then pulling the belly in, feeling that strain, and then I always enjoy coming all the way down and relaxing the head. I mean, while you're watching TV, try it. Ball. To really get into that piriformis, I don't like using the foam roller, because a lot of times it like squishes everything back together. So this is where you have to work with the fibers of the muscles. So like for this, you need to roll on it in that diagonal motion. Does that make sense? So kind of like look at an anatomy book and see where all those muscles of the glutes are, and then roll to where you are going in the opposite direction of those fibers. So sometimes you need to go like this, other times like this, instead of the foam just going right over it. Sometimes the ball helps more. And then, of course, your lotus pose, so check that flow on Instagram. From pigeon, you can come into it. I can't do full lotus, and I don't recommend it, but your log pose like this. And our feet are flexed to protect our knees, and then you want to feel both sit bones evenly on your mat or on the ground, wherever you are. If this knee is up high, that's okay. Just be with it. And sometimes, too, it helps to lock it out and release that head. Of course, any sort of twisting like this. And then the P90X3 Dynamics workout has helped my hips tremendously, because we're moving, so all the muscles are really heating up, yet they're being lengthened. So one of my favorites that's really helped with my splits is whenever we come here and then walk it back. Here and back. So it's a fluid motion, and then from here we do our push-ups down and up to really work into that hamstring and the glute. But the thing with any of this is that we need our hips to stay level. So this has to stay engaged, belly has to stay pulled up and in, even in our plank. And then of course, you always want to level it out, doing both sides. So like I said, try some of this stuff, and if it doesn't work, I was trying to do all this and it just wasn't releasing for me. went to my chiropractor and he adjusted things, and now 100% ready to go. So if you hurt, there's a reason for your hurt. Don't push through it, do something about it. And a lot of times that involves some sort of yoga. So hope you have a great day.